The new Pokemon game is out and it's super different to anything that's come before it. After spending 100 hours playing the game in my first video, check it out by the way, I decided to make my second run a little harder by using only Pokemon with new Hisuian forms, whilst also attempting a hardcore Nuzlocke. The way I've structured this run is a little different to your typical Nuzlocke, so I'll go through my rules now. If a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead and unusable for the rest of the run. I can only catch one of each Hisuian Mon. I'm not limited by one per area or anything, except through the whole run overall I'll only ever be able to use 16 different lines of Pokemon. 3 is that there will be the level caps per area. 4, no healing or using any items in battle. Number 5, if I die during a boss encounter, it is considered a true death and the run is over. So, with my rules out of the way, let me know in the comments what your favorite new Hisuian Mon is. And with that, let's get into this Hisuian log. First things first, we pick our starter, opting to play with something different than our first run. So, I picked Oshawott, which was a mistake, but you won't see why until a little later. First up, we gotta take down Volo and his Togepi. Oh, you sussy boy. Nah, I ain't feeling it, Volo. You give me bad vibes, bro. After we take him down, we head out into the wild and catch our first 3 Mons, which is apparently very difficult for anyone in this world to do. I don't know why. I got this task done, easy peasy. Nevertheless, now we can join the Galaxy Expedition team and head into the open world. To progress in this game, you have to level up your Pokédex research rank so that you can prove you're worthy of exploring a new area. Meaning, we need to go around and catch a bunch of Mons, which would usually not be allowed in a normal Nuzlocke, but in our run, it's totally fine to catch them, as long as we don't use those Mons. After getting our first rank, we are tasked with helping the Diamonds Clan Warden Maya with a task. But first, Ray, who's not even close to as cool as Akari, challenges us to a battle, which I'm not prepared for at all. I totally forgot he had a Pikachu, and at this point we only have an Oshawott. I think you can guess what happens here. Pikachu goes off and starts by paralyzing us, and then Thunder Shocking us right after that straight to red. But we also lowered Pikachu enough that if our next hit connects, we are totally fine. But sadly, we get a paralysis tick, and we are wiped out here by Ray. Oh my god. Fuck! We are still very early in our run though, and so we run through the super long and boring tutorial again and make it back to Ray with a vengeance and with a Cyndaquil. A time to enact revenge. And that's just what we do, but only barely, as Cyndaquil holds on with 2 HP to take it down. Suck that, you fool! Now we can cross the bridge here and meet up with Mai, who firstly wants to battle us. After we defeat her though, she tasks us with taking down an alpha Pokemon who is disturbing the noble Weirdeer. But first, there is a Mon we can now catch being Stantler. We catch it and add it to the team. Heading to the top of the hill, we're prepared to tackle the Cricketune. He almost one-shots our boy, but thanks to an agile strong style combo, we managed to take it out. The next day, we are introduced to both Adaman and Iridia, the 2 clan leaders who can't seem to get along because they believe in different gods, just like the real world. Why can't we all just get along? Iridia tasks us with calming her clan's noble cleaver, so we head out to the Fieldlands yet again to get to work. Hey, you know what? This guy... Forget Palkia is the god of space, this guy's the god of space! Oh my god. The noble Pokemon's protector, Leon, wants to battle first to prove we are worthy to help. We take down his Gooby and head onto the Cleaver fight. I'm Krieger!
Bossman Biden?
Oh, it's the boss man, I'm the king of the forest. I decided not to engage Cleaver in battle just in case it took out a Mon. And why risk a fight if you don't have to? So after throwing bag after bag at it, it finally calms down. That'd make me a lot more mad if some dude just rolled up on me, threw a bunch of bags of dust at my face, and expected me to calm down. Somehow it works though, and we go and add our 3rd Pokemon to the team, being a Scyther, which I could have added it a lot earlier, but I have him now, and that's better than nothing. And with that, we've officially completed all we needed to in the first area. But in order to move on to the next area, we need to reach a higher Dex research rank. So we run around for a bit, about an hour, getting enough points to rank up. This was a common reoccurrence with every era where we weren't high enough to rank to progress. After we rank up though, we move into the Mylands, and I go on my catching spree, as you do, and we find a Teddy Ursa which we can add to the team. The next era of the Mylands is supposed to be inaccessible until you unlock surfing on the water, but thanks to my insane gameplay and amazing willpower, we managed to make this insane jump which allows us to catch both Goomy and Petalil early. Yes! 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 Ha! 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 God tier gamer. Now it's time to go and meet up with Volvo.
I don't know, man. You've been seeming sus lately.
After taking him down, we face some Team Rocket wannabes, which we also take down, which leads us to the fight to calm down Ursaluna. I totally forgot this fight was coming, and was brutally underprepared for it. As the fight goes on, Scyther is dropped to low health, so we swap into Teddy Ursa, who is also brought to low health. So I swap to Stantler and Sonic Adventure 2, both of them absolute top tier bangers. That shouldn't kill. No! Stantler, why? We didn't even get you to a weird deal. We send in Quilava to finish the job, but he doesn't manage to take it down either. So we lose him as well.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Bruh, 2 good mons already, oh my god. Now that we have Ursaluna though, we can go and find the lady with the bombs that will help us calm down Lilligant. Once we do, we begin the battle, and like previously, I don't try and fight it with any Pokemon, since our team already took a big loss today. Every boss fight is very intense because of the permadeath component, but we do in fact take it down as well with the same strategy. But that's the Mylands complete. We just have to run around a little bit and get our dex level up. Again. But while doing that, I could look for items that will evolve Ursaring into Ursaluna, Scyther into Cleaver, and Petalil into Lilligant. And while looking for those said items, oh my god! Shiny Badoo! Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the only non-Hisuian Pokemon on the team for the time being. Full on Shiny Badoo, let's go! Yes! Alright, I said we've got Shiny Claws on. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Shiny Claws is, the Shiny Claws is a clause in any Nuzlocke that means if you see a Shiny, you can catch it and use it in your team, regardless whether you've already had an encounter or not. I was going to allow it if I needed to use Badoo here, but I didn't really use it in the run. It was on my team for a while though, but I decided to keep the run faithful as possible. After obtaining all the Evo items, it's time to evolve them. Finally, it's time for everyone's favorite beach episode, baby! Reaching the beach, I had one goal. Get me an Arcanine! So, you're not supposed to be able to get Growlithe until after getting Basculegion's Surf again. But in fact, you can barely climb this hill right here, which lets you get him early. Sadly though, since it's over our level cap for the area, we cannot use it just yet. And we go and meet some more cute little doggos.
What the dog doing?
We then help out the BitConnect guy, make some food for Basculegion, so we can ride it.
Hey, hey, hey.
Those Team Rocket wannabes show up now and steal one of the Growliths away. So it's our job to get it back, and along the way we find a Quillfish, so we add that to the team as well. Catching up to the thieves, we have to fight all 3 back to back to back, which I forgot about. It's only my second time playing this game. I'm sure I'll learn everything eventually. Put 'em up! Put up your dukes, brother! I'm gonna take your Growlithe, my Growlithe back. Luckily, however, nothing bad went down. We take down a Bomberstone, one shot with a Stone Axe, Toxicroak with an Aerial Ace, boom! And then Ursaluna took down both Rhydon and Gengar with some Bulldozers. But this ain't enough for him, and they enrage one of the Growlers, which leads to the baby noble Pokemon to evolve. But it doesn't stop there, it calls down the power of the mighty wizard Shazam. Oh shit, someone said the words! Shazam! But all that power's gone to its head, and now we need to cool it down. These fights are getting harder and harder, but the doggo do be taking the chill pill, and our beach episode is now coming to a close. And this means we can add our own Arcanine to the team. Heading to Mount Coronet now, we have yet another noble Pokemon to calm, being Electrode. We follow Ingo, the train man, and this literal trash bag melee. If you want proof, not only does he hide all the torches that lead through this cave, but he also uses a skunk tag and tries to gang attack me with 3 Pokemon versus my 1. Nevertheless, I dislike the train man more, because in our battle to gain the approval for Sneasler, he takes down our Lilligant.
Oh no!
Lilligant.
It's broken!
As we take down Machoke, he sends in Gliscor, which comes in and 4 times affects his aerial aces her. There's literally nothing I could have done in this situation because it swaps in and bang, see ya. We send in Quillfish to take it down and out comes his Tangela, which also goes down to Quillfish. As we climb the mountain with the help of Sneasler, I capture one of my own Sneaslers and Voltorb, and take the time to evolve Quillfish into Overquill. I'm not really a big fan of its design at all, or Quillfish in general, but I mean, if you guys like Quillfish or Overquill, let me know in the comments. Let's go Overquill! After we do a little bit more catching, exploring, and leveling, and I'm ready to take down Melee, who even though he's a total dick, doesn't take any of my beloved Hisuian Pokemon away from me. Screw you, Ingo! Now it's time for our Electrode fight.
Creeper. Oh man.
And by now, I think you know the drill. We dodge around like a madman and throw some bags at this boy. This fight isn't very hard, but it is quite annoying as he always has some Seeker Bolt following you around. And from what I can tell, you can't destroy it. Nonetheless, we take him down, which is our 4th noble Pokemon defeated, which means we can head to the Alabaster Icelands, where in which we need to calm down Avalok. By getting a very specific bit of ice for it, I don't know, it's an ice Pokemon that likes ice, I don't know. First we have to fight this Giga Chad though, who goes shirtless in the snow. What an idiot. Hey, take that down! Why are you showing that? Here's a pretty easy fight though, thanks to our Arcanine, which takes down both mons with ease. Now to make it to the top of this ice cliff, we'll need the help of Braviary. So we head to the temple and make our way through a couple of puzzles, which I know I had trouble last time, but I definitely didn't mess it up this time. Shit! Once we make it through though, we come to battle this little cutie, who sends in 3 super strong mons to battle us at the same time. Rhyperior, Electrovite, and Magmortar. Disaster strikes us here though, as Ursaluna goes down because somehow a headlong rush doesn't kill Rhyperior. Ursaluna, no! Why? So I swap into Overquill to finish the job, taking down Rhyperior. Only for Overquill to be instantly swept by the others. No! How does it deal that much damage? What the fuck? Sliggoo comes in now and takes out Magmortar, and then Cleaver takes out Electivire. That was brutal decimation of my team, and we still had a Braviary to fight. Thankfully, Arcanine takes it down without an issue though. Zavenya! Look at me, I'm flying, Dad! Now, we can go and claim our piece of ice, and prepare for battle against Avalok. Since Overquill and Ursaluna are now gone, I replaced them with Rufflet, which we caught along the way, and evolved my Sneasel into Sneasler. Also worth mentioning, we caught a Bergmite, Basculin, and Zorua here as well. Now, Avalok is in all honesty probably the hardest fight, due to the area being quite small. Granted, if you take this fight super methodically and from the back, there's almost no way you fail, but if you go hard and fast like me, you don't generally have a lot of time to dodge close range attacks. However, I am a beast, never forget that, and basically get a world record time taking down the boss. Yes! Let's go! The next day we wake up and the sky is red. Some madness is going down and the old man child abuser thinks it's my fault. Classic stuff. Why do old people always blame the young people for everything wrong in the world? Nonetheless, now we're kicked out of town. That's when Volo shows up, and he's kinda acting like
Sussy baka.
yeah, that, but he helps us out. Basically, we are taken to camp, where this random lady who lives here in a super fancy dress by herself tells us of a way to stop said madness. That involves us going to each lake and getting the approval of the Lake Guardians. Once we do that though, they form the red chain for us, and we can head out towards Mount Coronet to take on one of the 2 god Pokemon. In this run, I chose to go for Palkia since last time in the 100 hours, we went for Dialga. Check that video out, by the way. On our way there, we level up our team to the level cap and evolve Rufflet into Braviary and Voltorb into Electrode. Before we can make it to the top though, we are stopped by the Potato Moshi guy, who is a freaking ninja. Also, what the heck is Potato Moshi? I've never heard of the Moshi monsters before. Okay, well that's random, but he has a pretty decent team. We take out the Mismagius first with a Crunch from Arcanine, and then he sends in a Sneasler. What a dumbass! Use Quick Attack twice! He just used 3 moves in a row! Arcanine, no! We send in Braviary to take it out though, and out comes Gardevoir, which goes down after 2 more Air Slashes. Gallade in now, we double Air Slash again, and he is defeated. Now before we can make it to the peak, Kamado stops me yet again, wasting more of our time, saying that I'm a traitor and this and that and yada yada. But this fight is actually pretty hard. First out is my Cleaver versus Braviary. We hit it with the Stone Axe, and even though he heals, the stuck in stones deal enough damage to take it out on the next turn. Bacha! Goodbye, Braviary! Let's go! The prep was good! Now, Golem vs Electric goes down to a single energy ball. Snorlax in now, we swap to Braviary, who can tank a Giga Impact and take it down with an Esper Wing. Clefable and Braviary go through the most insane stall battle you will ever see, and it probably lasted at least 10 minutes. But Commander Tanjiro Kamado is defeated. Now we can make our way to the top and challenge Palkia. Palkia, stay in the ball, please! Hey! Let's go! We got Palkia! Can't use it, but we got it. Catching Palkia is pretty easy, and once we do so, we find out Dialga is being very naughty as well. Man, my Dorito went down the wrong way and it got caught in my throat, man. The battle begins, and this fight is meant to be super difficult, but as I think we've uncovered over this run, my skills are unmatched, at least in the dodging department. Dialga and Palkia like to use a lot of moves that join onto each other, not giving much downtime. They also have a lot of moves with decent coverage, but that's not a problem for me. In between pretty much every single attack Dialga used, I hit it with a bag of Time Dust and secured the dub at world record pace and damageless at that. Dialga flawless, baby! Let's go! Let's go! No hits! Dialga, you suck, bro. That Dorito in your throat, it impaired you too hard. Ending with us throwing this glowing ball and beating the game in the eyes of many people, but not for me. My chat voted that my run wasn't truly complete unless I beat Giratina, so that's what we do. I go around catching all the legendaries, and while doing so, Togekiss, Arcanine, Roserade, Shiny! No way! I was talking about this last night! The one Pokemon I really wanted to see shiny, Hisuian. Let's go! Shiny Rowlet! Fuck yes! I decided to add it to our team and move out our old regular Rufflet and began training it, Avalugg, and Basculegion up for the fight. Oh! That is a sexy bird. That is a sexy bird. Don't let my girlfriend hear that. Our team's sitting at an average of 69. We head to the peak of Mount Coronet yet again to meet up with Volo. Turns out my sus bar was right and that man was imposter all along.
Almost like we have an imposter among us.
Among us. This fight is the most brutal fight in any Pokemon game ever, let alone a Nuzlocke. Nonetheless, it's time to fight. This man gives me major Giorno vibes. Volo leads with Spirit Champ and we lead with our Cleaver. First step is setting up a double hit and then go for an X-Scissor, one-shotting it. Sadly, Garchomp comes in next and takes us to half instantly. We X-Scissor bringing it quite low, but facing imminent death, I go for a strong style X-Scissor, weakening it, but Volo cheats with a full restore and takes us out. I send in Avalugg to hit him with a massive strong style Mountain Gale, which would have surely killed it, but it misses, and we lose Avalugg as well. That's bullshit! Agreed, past me. Sending in Basculegion, now we hit it with 2 Ice Beams, which takes it down. Roserade swaps in now and goes for the Spike and then Petal Dances, but misses, which I think is payback for Avalugg. This gives me the chance to sub into Bravery and take it down with an Agile Psychic, but not before we get Poison. Sending in Arcanine, I swap back out to Basculegion and go for a big Wave Crash, which takes down Arcanine. Being an absolute beast, Basculegion then gets off 2 more Wave Crashes, taking down Lucario. And then on top of it, takes down Togekiss as well with an Ice Beam. MVP Basculegion, we love you! But our battle was not done yet. With no chance to heal or to do anything, we are thrown into battle with Giratina. Oh, Volo big mad because he lost, summoning the devil himself. Electro goes in first, which is not optimal, so we go for a Thunderbolt, which paralyzes it, which is massive. We get off a few energy balls and pray for defense drops, which never happen, but we do tick away its health. With Electro down now, I swap into the MVP, Basculegion, and go for Ominous Winds to stat boost it, but we don't get it. And so we just go for a Crunch, which takes Giratina down to decently low health. Sadly, Basculegion goes down here, and Shiny Braviary makes its appearance. I decide to roost up and go for a Psychic, which barely doesn't kill. Pray this takes it down. Which leads us to almost get one-shotted. Luckily, we hang on and take it down the following turn. We did it. We still did it. We did it. Thank God Giratina's dead. Psych! Oh, you thought it was over. It ain't. Giratina takes on its origin form and tries to take down Braviary, but luckily it misses, letting us hit it with a Psychic. Sadly, the shiny Burb does go down here, and out comes our final mon, who hasn't made much of an appearance at all, as I was saving him for now. The man, the myth, the legend, Lil Carl the Goodra rockets onto the battlefield. I use Sheltered first turn to raise our defense and obscure its attacks. He hits us with an Aura Sphere though, but it doesn't deal that much damage, and we go for a Dragon Pulse. We take it down considerably, and after tanking yet another Aura Sphere, we hit it with the final Dragon Pulse, which takes it down. Crit! Let's go! Woo! Let's go! Kyle with the clutch! Securing us the win with only one mon left. And with that, boys, our run is complete. We lost almost every Pokemon we possibly could and barely clutched out the dub. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to slap a like on it, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. P.S. All of this is streamed live on Twitch, so check out the link in the description if you want to come and hang out with us live. It's a lot of fun. We've got a great community over there, and next week I'll be streaming the new Destiny 2 expansion, Witch Queen, which I'm going to make a 100 hours video on. It should be a lot of fun. Please join us, and I will see you guys then. Bye for now.